Hello you guys, welcome back to another vlog, or welcome if you are new here. We have kind of a, I don't know what week. I feel extremely disoriented in the line of business because today is Wednesday and this is the first time I've been in the shop all week. Because Monday I was up in Chinook and then I got back late because I was up there for my baby shower, which was amazing. And we just had like the best weekend of baby showers. I did get some vlog footage that you guys saw last week. I did not get a ton, but I got as much as I could, and I just really wanted to enjoy the parties, and we did just that, and I felt so special, so loved, and it has been really fun to just like go through all this stuff and get everything kind of organized and ready. I just like cannot believe how quickly my due date is coming up. So I was gone on Monday. Yesterday I had a baby appointment and Gur had a vet appointment as well. So we had that, and then I had a baby appointment. Then every time you go to Great Falls, it seems like there's a million different stops to make. So I did get back about 2 o'clock yesterday, but I just worked from home. So I wasn't in here yesterday, and today I'm not here for the full day either because we are going for like a hospital tour, I guess. I don't really know what to expect exactly, but they offer it at the hospital, so we're going, just, which I think is very smart, just to like see where we're supposed to be going when it's go time, and like, I don't know, just like it'll be nice to know a little bit of what to expect. So we have that this afternoon, and I'm not entirely sure what time we're leaving. I just told Cole like whenever he can get gone from the ranch is when we will leave. So I know he has a few stops he wants to make, and I think we're gonna go to Old Chicago for lunch or something. So I'll just work until he tells me he's ready to go. I have a big old pile of boxes here of stuff that needs to be either printed or embroidered, or I do have some new merchandise showing up. So we have a busy week. I'm kind of like on the fence of how much I'll get started today, seeing as I don't really know how long I'm here, but we will just kind of start somewhere and see what happens. The first thing I want to do this morning is open up this bag from the Montana scene, which is one of the wholesalers I order from, and they are based right here in Montana. And I think I just got some really cute tote bags from them. I can't remember exactly what I got, so it's a surprise for both of us. But everything that they make is adorable. I love these. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. They're like screen printed tote bags. This is the first one. Love, and they're like, it's like the screen printing texture. These are gorgeous. So I got that pattern. Then this, I've had this design on a mug before, but I couldn't resist it on a bag. I think it is so cute. So those are the two patterns of tote bags that I got. I'm a firm believer that you can never have too many bags. Like, I love a bag. I'm not going to let myself keep one of these because I do currently have a lot of bags, and I'm gonna be having more bags with a baby in tow. So I'm gonna try to refrain, but I love these. I need to get the tags printed for them so Kinsey can price them, and then I can get them out on the shelves. And I also have another box of merchandise that I think is out for delivery today. So if that arrives before I take off for the day, I will show you guys. If not, I'll show you tomorrow. I also have an order to get out the door this morning. This stuff is headed to Indiana, and they took advantage of the 30% off sale that I currently have going on select items in the shop. I have it listed on my website, so I will link it down below if you want to check it out, but there is some great stuff on there. I got this bag, which I think I have one of these left, and this is part of the 30% off sale. And then she also got a washcloth with soap, And if you are new here or you just didn't know this, I make these washcloths and my mom makes the soap. So it's very fun sending these out the door. And that is such a cute little order. So I'm just gonna get this packaged up quickly, and then I am gonna run down to the post office and see if that stuff got delivered or not. Actually, I might better wait a little bit because I don't think they're done sorting the mail yet, but cute. Well, I was thinking I would fire up my embroidery machines. However, I just realized it is the first of the month and I haven't done my billing yet, so I need to get that done. So that's like, there went any sort of interesting vlogging out the window for the day, honestly, but that's all right. It needs to be done. So I'm gonna sit down and do that. But one of my friends just dropped off a bag of stuff. She's given me so much hand-me-down stuff already. And she just dropped off a few more things. This thing is actually brand new. Isn't this the world's cutest jacket you've ever seen? Adorable. What else do we got? Oh, some little glovies. Oh, 125 brain games for babies. Cute. He's gonna be a genius. We also got so many books in our at the baby showers, which was so cute. I cannot wait to read to him. How fun. Obsessed. So cute. Truly are seriously so lucky with just like the most supportive people ever. This is just turning into an unboxing vlog. I went down to the grocery store and the post office, and I've acquired some more gifts. This gal sells the Usborne books. Yeah, it's Usborne. And so these are great. Oh, cute. Night Night on the Farm. Night Before Christmas. We also got one other Christmas book, which I'm so excited about because I think it would be so fun. Maybe not this year because he'll only be like 6 or 7 months old and he might not, like, we can still read Christmas books, but when he's a little bit older, I think it would be fun to do like a book advent. So you wrap all the books and then every night you unwrap a book and read a book for like bedtime. I think that is such a cute idea. So, and it would be fun to do like all Christmas themed books. So sweet. I need to write these down so I remember to make thank you cards. I have a lot of thank yous to write. I gotta remember to take this stuff home. I feel like all I'm doing, like this morning I brought down a bouncer and like a little play mat that I knew were gonna be down here. I feel like all I'm doing is carrying stuff from one location to the next. The last thing we have to unbox this morning is the more merchandise that I got, and I'm very excited about it. I don't even fully remember what all is in here, but I know there are some earrings. Oh, these must be tea towels. I thought I had ended up not ordering them, but I must have. Oh, and they're really cute. I'm really glad I got them. Okay, adorable. Okay, first up we have the flour sack towels. I couldn't resist these. Life is better on the ranch. Perfect. And they're like really giant towels. Those are really nice. Then I got 3 different sets of earrings that are just simple. Oh my gosh, I love all of these. These are just like leather with turquoise studs. So simple, but so cute. These are little flowers with a turquoise little hint of color. And I think these cards are adorable with the cactus. That's genius. And the last set of earrings are also little flowers, a little bit of a different style with just a hint of very pale pink. So cute. And then I also got, I think just one, yep. Oh, these are cute. It says wildflowers don't care where they grow. Love, love, love. Okay, that is all the unboxing we have for today. It's like Christmas morning over here. So I'm just gonna set these aside. Kinsey can price them after I get the stuff printed, and I need to sit down and do my bills because I guarantee Cole will be texting me quite soon for us to head to town. So I don't even know if I'll get them done, honestly, but at least I could get a good start. Good morning, you guys. We are in here this morning finally for like a real work day this week. Today is Thursday and I really have not been in here other than a few hours yesterday. We went to like a little hospital tour yesterday and I'm so glad we went. It was so beneficial. Just like filling out paperwork ahead of time that you can fill out and getting a tour of like the labor and delivery area, and it just like made me feel good to know where we're gonna be going and like, kind of what's gonna be happening. So I'm very glad we did that. And then we had just different odds and ends. Like we both needed to get new phones, so we did that, which always takes a million years. And we went to lunch and yada yada. It was like a nice day just like hanging out together, so that was good. But like I said, I got basically no work done yesterday, which is what it is. So this morning I am firing up the embroidery machines. I thought, well, I know I have a third color that I'm supposed to be doing for this guy with his brands. I've got two of the colors here, but I need to, actually it might be in that box right there. So we have 30 hats to get done. They shouldn't take too long at all. And then they will be ready for Kinsey to do the cleanup work on. I need to also print all of the labels for the towels and earrings that we got yesterday because she can label those for me. And then we will just keep on rolling. I sent several things to be digitized, so we will have more embroidery to do once we get those back. And I also have a ton of t-shirts to print, but it'll be this afternoon or tomorrow that those get printed because I'm gonna have Kinsey cut everything apart and get them ready for printing. So we have a busy day. I already answered emails and such, but I have some more computer work to get done. And we're just going to hit the ground running. I need to get my embroidery machine set up and ready to go, and then we'll be off to the races. These hats all went so fast. They only took 3 minutes a hat because it's a very simple brand, but they turned out great. This is the first color. Then we did these. And we also did these. I love these tricolor hats. I think they're just like something a little different than what people usually do. So I'm gonna get these ready to go out in the mail. And then I have some shirts, or just one shirt that I need to embroider. And then I need to track down some stuff in all of these boxes that are sitting here and figure out my next move. We are making good progress on the day. Nothing too crazy has happened, but I am kind of bummed out because I got these transfers for the Geraldine Schools t-shirts, and their colors are black and orange and white because they're the Tigers. And the transfers showed up and they are very red. So I did contact the company and they are reprinting them for me, and I should have them, I think, by Monday, so we can get all the printing done then. But I'm kind of bummed out about that because I was hoping to get them all printed. I was hoping to have Kinsey cut everything apart today and then get them all printed tomorrow. But I guess it will be a next week project now, so that's not the end of the world, just a bummer. At least the company is extremely easy to work with, and they, like, no questions asked, are reprinting. So I'm very happy about that. I also had to cut a little bit of vinyl that I am sending off to Circle. I have done quite a few projects for Farmers Union Oil over there, and sometimes I go over, like, sometimes they'll have big projects. I've taken you guys with me before on some of the bigger projects over there. Like the last one we did was on a big fuel truck, like a big tanker truck, and we did a big decal on both sides of that. This time, since it's just smaller, I'm just mailing it to them and they're just doing it on the doors of a truck. But I got this cut and Kinsey weeded it for me, so I'll put the transfer tape on that and get that in the mail tomorrow. And then this is the last thing I was working on, is this, it's like a quarter zip. I guess I could take it off of the thing now. It's a quarter zip pullover. And this guy is like the facilitator for the camp, and so we did a quick embroider of their logo. I think it turned out great, and I will get this cleaned up and out in the mail to him as well. So I've been just slowly crossing things off the list. I also, sorry, I have something in my eye. Also, do you like my hat? I'm loving it. Today, my hair was not dirty. You know, sometimes you have to wear a hat because your hair is a little greasy. It was perfectly clean, except for I went to bed with it stupidly up in a bun, and it was like too far gone to do anything with. So I threw on my hat, but I'm loving this hat, and I do still have a few available if you think you need one, or if you know someone that needs one. Anyways, what I was saying is, I've also been getting quite a few things done on the computer as far as new orders go, getting the blanks ordered and getting the transfers ordered, and yeah, I've been busy all day, but not like in a stressful way. Sometimes you have a busy day and you're like feeling a little high strung. Luckily, that's not how I'm feeling today, but I am feeling like I'm looking at like delivery dates of stuff showing up, and it's like, whoo, we're getting down to the wire, but that is so exciting. Like, I can't believe that we are getting so close to having a baby. Crazy. Oh, I also have one more vinyl project that we could work on. Hold please and I'll show you. So I just printed these signs for this gal. I've worked with this company and their realtors for quite a few years now, actually since they like opened the brokerage, and they recently underwent a bit of a name change and they changed their logo a little bit and stuff, so they needed to get new signs. And she also just got married, so she has a new last name. Unfortunately, when I sent her the proof, she didn't realize that I had spelled Hansen with an O instead of an E, and it needs to be an E. So that's a big bummer. Unfortunately, since she okayed the proof and everything, like, it's not on me. So like, I don't reprint the sign free of charge. However, so her options were to either reprint and pay twice, which sucks, or I said we can, and I told her I would do this free of charge. We can take a piece of black vinyl and cover up the O, and I will just cut an E in white vinyl and install it over the top of that. So since these are seen from afar anyways, I don't think it will be very noticeable. Obviously it's not perfect, but it is a lot better than having to repay twice for gorgeous signs. Like, these signs are seriously so nice. So I am going to quickly do that, and then so she can pick them up and get them out on the streets as soon as possible. Well, it is a far from perfect fix, but I actually think it looks pretty good. Like I said, from a distance and like driving by on the street, you're never going to see that there's even an issue. I did accidentally cut them the wrong size the first time, so I had to recut them, but that just took a couple of minutes. So this is the first one I've completed. I just have to throw the other ones together quickly. It'll only take me a few minutes, and then I can let her know that they're ready to be picked up. And it will be good to have that crossed off the list. Seriously, can't believe how many gifts we are getting for this baby. I'm so grateful. It's like overwhelming in a great way. I've had several people drop stuff off just today. And tonight, I think I'm gonna go home and we're gonna continue organizing and nesting. I did feel bad for this gal. She is so sweet. She used to work at the bank. And she said, I am so sorry I missed your shower. I thought it was on Sunday. I said, well, I did have a shower on Sunday, but it was not this one. So she felt awful for missing it, but it's the thought that counts. So, and I was grateful that she still brought us a gift. So I am not gonna open it yet. I'm just gonna wait until I get home and open it then. I have a bag of stuff going, but lucky me. morning, you guys. We are hitting the ground running this morning, and I don't have what I need. I have a ton of embroidery to get done today for both the golf team and the football team. The football obviously isn't until fall that they really need these, but the coach's wife is my age and she also has little kids, and she's like, I told him that they need to get their things together and we'll get it done since you're having a baby, which I appreciate so much. So we are getting that done today, or at least started. We're just doing these Nike polos with the Bearcat logo on them, and it says football. So they should go along simple, hopefully. And then I will show you the golf stuff as we're working on that as well. The golfers are kind of in a rush for their things because obviously it's spring and it's golf season. So I'm gonna get my embroidery machines all set up and everything, and then I'll show you what things are looking like. I also have an order to get sent out the door this morning, so I'll quickly show you that. This is headed to Trudy in Alabama, which is awesome. She got a very cute order. I don't know if she meant for it all to go together well, but it does all go together well. She got this set of pens. She also got this Good Things Take Time notebook, as well as an herbs and, let's see, what is this called? Herb Garden washcloth. I love this color. So like I said, if she meant for her order to go together nicely, this is the perfect combination. So I'll get that ready to go out in the mail a little bit later. And now I am gonna get to embroidery. And I wanted to show you that before I turned on my machines, because you wouldn't be able to hear me otherwise. I have had the most productive day. It's been all embroidery basically. I did these shirts for the golf team, and then we also are doing some for them. Those are long sleeves, and then these are short sleeve polos with the logo in black. So that's turning out great. I also have been working away on the football polos that are turning out amazing. I'm not done, but I made a great dent in things. And then while those were working, I have been building, well, I built and sent out a website, which felt great. I almost just didn't do it. I almost started crocheting because I have a custom order to work on. But I thought, just get it done, and I did. It didn't take me very long. I got it done and sent out, so we will most likely have that done and checked off the list before baby comes, which will be amazing. And what else? Oh, and then I had some tweaks to a different website to do, and then I did start crocheting on the custom order, which I am loving. I cannot show you at the moment, but when it's done and the vlogs are gonna be a little bit delayed, then I can show you. So sorry to be secretive, but I'm fairly certain that the receiver of the project might watch the vlogs, so I can't risk it. So I am going to head home for the night now. It is 4:30. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do tonight. We need to do Cole's billing for the ranch, and he also wants a haircut, so I'm going to do that. And then I might crochet, or I don't know, we'll just see what I'm feeling like. So I have been feeling, and this is obviously totally normal, like at night I've been feeling quite tired after a day of work, and if that's the case, then I just do nothing. But like last night I sat and just leisurely kind of organized things in the nursery, and I've just been doing whatever feels good or doesn't feel good, then I don't do that. So like kind of funny to me, people, I mean, it's very nice that people are thinking you should be like slowing down, and like I have been slowing down, don't get me wrong, but like I literally am just planning to work until I go have a baby. Like, what else are you supposed to do? Am I just supposed to sit at home and stare at the wall and say, well, I'm really pregnant, I guess I'll just do nothing? Like, what's the point of that? So somebody today, I said, I haven't been getting much work done this week, mainly because I was gone and then in Great Falls 2 days in a row. She's like, well, you are like very pregnant. I'm like, well, yeah, but I can still get work done. Like, I feel great. I mean, I have some aches and pains, very mild, and mostly towards the end of the day. Like, I'll start getting Braxton Hicks towards the end of the day. But like, I'm perfectly fine. Like, I'm not miserable by any means. I am just, like, literally, what else are you supposed to do? So it just cracks me up when people act like you should be not doing that. So it is what it is. Everybody's different, I suppose. So, and I am very lucky to be feeling that way. So anyways, I'm going to head home, and I'm not 100% sure when I'll see you again, but I will see you when I see you. Well, friends, it has been a few days since I have talked to you, but you have not missed out on much, believe me. I have been mostly doing computer work, estimates, things like that. And today we have a very busy day. It's actually Friday today, and I am getting a phone call. Oh, once again, it's my good friend, Potential Spam. Today is Friday, and I have quite a few things I want to get done. First up, I am finishing printing these shirts. I started these yesterday. They are for Geraldine's schools. We have this on the front of them, and then this is on the back. These are the ones that I had to have the transfers reprinted, but they got them sent to me and they look great. So I'm very happy about that. I got almost all the way done with all of the youth sizes yesterday. So I'm about halfway done with the shirt printing. I planned to get more of it done yesterday, but after working on them for quite a while, it was like, I need to sit down. Like, I was suddenly exhausted. So I sat down and did computer work. I had some estimates to get done and things like that, like I said. So I'm gonna start my day off finishing these, and then I also have some sweatshirts to print that I will show you as well. I'm really excited about them because the colors are gorgeous for them. And what else? Oh, we have some vinyl to cut. This was hilarious because, well, not really hilarious, but a coincidence, because there's a construction company here in town that used to have a different gal do their vinyl for them, and she is no longer in business. And the other day when I was walking one of their pickups was parked in front of the library, and I thought, oh, I wonder who they're having do their vinyl now. Literally the next day, one of their guys came in asking me about vinyl. This was actually funny. He goes, I don't know how to ask this without being sexist or offensive, but is it possible to get these before your baby comes? I'm like, you're gonna have to try harder than that to offend me, first of all. Second of all, yes. So I need to get those done today. But I'm just gonna wait for my heat press to heat up, and then we will hit the ground running. You know what else is funny? This is completely unrelated, but I got an email today because I have hit a new week of pregnancy, and it was like, at this point your baby is big enough that they aren't able to kick you very strongly anymore. They don't have a lot of room. That article was definitely written by a man. Because, like, literally last night I'm standing in the kitchen and, like, speaking to Cole, and suddenly I'm like, ow! Like, his leg just come ripping through my body. Like, not painful anymore, my freaking butt. About 20 shirts left, and let me tell you, this order's never gonna end. I'm very grateful for a large order, but it just keeps on It's like the box keeps refilling with shirt blanks. That's how it feels. But the end is near. I think we're gonna make her. I do have some sweatshirts that need to be printed. Only like 15 of them, but those are gonna have to wait until this afternoon, I think. I need a break. They're done. Thank you, God. I thought that was never going to come to an end, but we have survived. Now I have a few things to work on that I want to get out in the mail before the weekend. So I am going to kind of switch gears. I finished up these hats, very simple for Halco Ranch, just with two different colors, same brand on them. So I need to get these, except for, oh wait, no, it's right here. I thought I was missing one. I'm just gonna get these packaged up for the mail right now. I love these hats. They're like very unstructured, but still have the mesh back. Love. All right, joke's on me kinda, because one of the things that I do want to get out in the mail are the sweatshirts that I need to print. So actually I'm gonna go turn my heat press back on right now. I would rather just get them done and not have to think about it anymore. So what we're doing, we have crew neck sweatshirts. I'll show you the colors when I have them out, and we're putting this design on the front of them. So I think they will be very quick and simple. They go a lot faster when you only have like one side of the garment to print. It starts to take a long time when you have to do the front and the back. And there's only 15 of them to do, so. And also my computer is like doing weird things, so I'm just gonna let it have a moment and figure itself out. Hopefully it's doing that. And it's just been like doing weirder and weirder things lately. And let me tell you, I'm uninterested in getting a new computer because I cannot go away from a Mac. I'm just like too far in the Apple universe, but they are not cheap. And that is not where I want to delegate my funds at the moment. So fingers crossed it figures that out. Once it gets its crap figured out, then I have some vinyl to cut to put in the mail as well. So I think I mentioned we have 3 different colors that we're printing. First up is just this ash gray, which this is like, it's kind of looking white in this light, but it is gray. This is like one of my favorite colors actually. It's super simple, but I don't know, it's just like kind of clean and I love it. These are really freaking cute. This is what it looks like. Love. Here is the second color, which this is like a really pretty purple color that I've really never noticed before, but I love it. This is the last color that we're doing, really pretty blue. I should show you these out in the natural light. I will do that. But these are all turning out so good. And like I said, they're colors that I don't usually do other than the gray, so very fun. Okay, as promised, here they are in a little bit better lighting. Here is the first one. I love this color. I love all of these colors. I sound like a broken record, but this is the kind of purpley one. And then even though this is so simple, I do think it's my favorite. Just soft gray. Like I love this gray color. So I am going to get those packaged up. Well, first I need to make like a reel or something with them, which honestly is just dreadful. I am so I realize this kind of contradicts because I'm literally sitting here making content for YouTube. Making short form content for Instagram is just not my thing. And it's like such an important part of running a business, but I wish it wasn't, you know? So I need to make a reel or something, and then I'll get them packaged up and put in the mail. And the last thing I remembered I had to do was just print one of these Bearcat shirts. So I got this done as well. I need to text the gal and let her know that it's ready. But I think that is all of the shirt printing that I have to do today, so I am feeling very good to have those done. Got a few other things that I want to get out in the mail today, so I'm not going to head down there just yet, but I am starving, so I'm going to go get some lunch. And while I'm out and about this first time, I have to go down to a guy, he's like a mechanic down yonder, and he needs me to measure some stuff on a truck and see if I have vinyl that will match what's already on there, so I'm gonna get that done as well. So badly want to sit and rot my brains on my phone for the rest of the day. I just did that for about 20 minutes while I ate my lunch, but now, like, that's not going to serve anybody. And it will honestly just make me more stressed out to not get anything done. And I'm not even feeling stressed, but I'm just like trying to stay on top of things. So I need to get back to it. I'm going to quickly make this reel, then get these packaged up, and then also this is gonna be like the world's lamest reel. I'm just gonna be hanging them up, showing people the colors. But then I have some vinyl to cut to get out in the mail today. And then I remembered I think there's about 15 hats for embroidering with a really quick, simple logo on them. And I think I'm gonna try to get those done and out in the mail today as well, just to have them done. There was something else I was thinking I needed to do. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll come to me. Here is the design for the vinyl that I'm cutting right now. It sits like this. It's somebody's livestock brand, and I think they're putting it on their horse trailer or something. So very quick and simple, but I want to get it out in the mail today. We by no means have had a bad winter, and actually I've been fairly busy with vinyl all winter for the fact that it's winter, because usually I do no vinyl in the winter, but since it's been so nice, we have been doing some, which I think I've mentioned. But today alone I've had 3 different calls about vinyl decals, which is great. One of them was the one that I just went down and measured, and we've actually decided to go a different route. They were trying to like match what was already on there and leave part of what was on there and change the name, and we like couldn't tell if it was reflective or not and what color should be what, because it's like two-toned. And finally the guy's son, thankfully for him, said, I think we should just take it all off and redo the whole thing. I'm like, you are one smart cookie. I couldn't agree more. So I need to go actually back down and double check some measurements. I could have them send them to me, but it's just like a few blocks down the road, and this way I can be sure that they're right, and then if something goes wrong, it's my fault and not theirs. So I'll get that done probably next week. And then I had a company up in Chinook just call me about getting some stuff done. She said, I know you're having a baby soon. I didn't know if it was possible to get it done before that. And I'm like, well, I will be up there tomorrow. I'm actually going up there to work on a vinyl project that it's those flowers. I was hoping to put those up over my baby shower, but the one day I had to do the vinyl was the one day that it was cold and rainy. The days on both sides of Sunday were gorgeous. I only had Sunday to do it, and it was cold and rainy. So I am headed back up that way tomorrow to get it done, just because I want to have it done and dusted before baby comes, just for my own peace of mind. And so I told this other company that while I'm up there, I will stop and get measurements of their van, and then, but it won't be done before baby gets here, which they were totally fine with. But at least we will have the measurements and I can get everything ready. And then whenever I'm up that way again, probably be like end of June, middle of July, I can install it all then. So yeah, busy, which is great. And vinyl is one of my favorite things. Like, I love doing the vinyl, I love doing the embroidery. Those are like the top of my list for favorite parts of the business. So anyways, that was like a long-winded rant about I don't even know what. But this is the thing that I was gonna say. I seriously am not okay. Also, it's not in my brain that tomorrow is Saturday and Saturday tomorrow is when I'm headed up to Chinook. Like, that's not in my brain at all. Luckily, I have everything ready or done that I need to take with me, but like I need to pack some stuff and get the stuff that I need to install, like put in my car. Other thing I was thinking I needed to cut today was this reflective vinyl for the fire truck. I know I talked to you guys about this before, and they didn't know what number they wanted on the hood, but they know that now. And I think next week when I go to Great Falls for a baby appointment, I can swing by and install this and get this project done as well. So I've like literally never been so productive in my entire life. I guess trying to get ready for a massive life change will do that to a gal. So after I get this done and start the hats, I will cut this vinyl. Man, there's like a lot to do. Also, I've been talking to you for 4.5 minutes. That's embarrassing. Okay, I'll shut up now. I can't remember if I showed you guys this yet or not, which is a common theme of the vlog these days. I can't remember literally anything. But I got this one wreath pillow done, and I just adore these. And I have another one started. I got it started yesterday. I kind of hope to work on it more today, but I'm not sure if that will happen or not, because I have bigger fish to fry than just working on a Christmas pillow. But I think these turned out so cute. I have the pattern also linked below if you are interested in trying to make one yourself. I did not make this pattern, but I linked where I got it. So love, love, love. I can add it to my Christmas pillow pile there. I gotta get those put away. I just finished up these hats. They turned out great. We did this color, and oops, that's the same color, and this color. And I posted a story on Instagram, and he messaged me asking if he could add a few more. So that is a great problem, but I'm not going to put these in the mail yet. I'll wait until, I actually haven't even looked at what he wanted to order more of. I just saw that his message asked if he could add some stuff. So I won't put these in the mail today. I will add whatever he wants to add, but it's great to have those done. I am going to run the other stuff down to the mail so that it's there and that time doesn't get away from me and I accidentally miss the post office. And then I have some vinyl. I think I have some more vinyl that I'm going to cut for that construction company that I was telling you about. I think I have everything laid out and like the sizes that we need and the colors. And I'm not going to be in here for a good chunk of next week. I'll be here on Monday. Tuesday, I'll be here like a half day. I have an OB appointment, which I'm sure will take 3 seconds, but then I do have some stops in Great Falls and that vinyl for the fire truck that I'll do. And then Wednesday and Thursday I am playing hooky, and Mom and I are going down to Bozeman for the, we'll go for a day, stay the night, and come back, I think. I don't actually really know what the plan is, but Mom is wanting to visit one of the greenhouses that she works with down there, and so I said, pick me up on your way. We might as well make a little girl's trip out of it. And I keep saying one last hurrah, and then something else comes up. But I do think that this will actually be the last hurrah, because then there will only be a few weeks until my due date, which is absolutely insane. and I don't want to be gallivanting around the state. So that will be Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll be in here on Friday. So I'm just trying to get as much done as possible so that I can just kind of relax next week, I guess, and I'll have plenty of computer work and stuff to do. All right, I've got all of the stuff packed up for my vinyl install this week. I also, on my way up to Chinook, am stopping by a baby shower for one of my friends who's also having a baby boy just like a few weeks after me, so that is so fun. So I'm gonna stop at her shower on my way up to Chinook, so I got her little gift put together, and now I am just waiting for this vinyl to cut. I have one of the rolls here. I think I'm gonna weed it, and I don't know. I really don't have a reason to have to get it done tonight. I might just start weeding it until I feel like not weeding anymore, and then I'll go home. Cole hasn't been getting home until later anyways, so it's not like I need to rush home for any reason. And I am going to leave you guys here, and I'm going to pick up a new vlog tomorrow with installing this vinyl and all the stuff for next week. So if you made it to the end, you are the best. This was kind of like a little bit of an everything vlog, which I guess is usual around here. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you next week. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.